I'll call this meeting to order, the Logansport Board of Works and Public Safety, Wednesday, October the 15th, 2014. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Carol Sue.
Chris Armstrong.
Here.
Ron Miller.
Present.
Approval of minutes from the October 8th meeting.
I've reviewed those minutes. I'd make a motion we approve as presented the minutes from the October 8th meeting.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Approval of claims in the amount of $258,427.62.
And I've reviewed the claims. I'd make a motion we approve as presented the claims in the amount of $258,427.62.
Second. Any further discussion?
None.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
There are no licenses. Any changes to the agenda?
None.
Visitor comments?
None.
There is no old business. New business, city street closure request, Cass County Veterans Council, Jim Stokes Veterans Day Parade. This event is on November the 11th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and it looks like everyone has signed off on it. I would make a motion to approve the street closure for the Veterans Day Parade.
Second that.
Any further discussion?
None.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
City street closure, Elks Lodge for the Elks Halloween Parade. This is on October the 29th. The street will be closed from 6 to 7:30. Everyone has signed off on this. And we do have the insurance. I make a motion to approve the Elks Halloween Parade on October 29th.
Second.
Any further discussion?
None.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. City Street Closure Neighborhood Watch, LPD Danny Ferris Block Party. This is for the 18th of October from 4 to 6. Georgian Lane between Lexington and Jamestown. And everyone has signed off on it. I make a motion to approve the block party on October the 18th.
Second.
Further discussion?
None.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Curb cut. This is for the installation of ADA ramps at the Martin's light on Market Street. This is being done by Smith Projects. And do you want to make a motion to approve?
I'd make a motion we approve as presented the curb cut for the ADA crossing at the light in Martins.
Any further discussion?
None.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Dedication of roads in the annexation area, Dan Williams.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hopefully in your packet, and if you will bear with me, this is the first time I've ever worked on anything like this, so I am really dependent on Erin, so hopefully she did not set me up to fail, which some people do, you know. So you have hopefully Annexation 9, 2014. Hopefully you have a copy of those roads. It amounts to 3.59 miles. That's the total mileage. What that is, it's coming out of the county inventory and going into the city inventory. Feel free to correct me at any time. And you do have a map. I didn't have my copier do it in color, so it does not show up on yours very well. Ron, did you have one in color?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'd like to share that with Chris, and if she has any questions. And what we are asking is for your approval to accept this, and then we will do the necessary paperwork and mail it on to the state so they can take it from the county's inventory and put it in our inventory. At this time, I'll turn it over to Aaron because I'm sure there's things that I've left out.
No, I think he covered it all. Basically, this is just one of the steps that needs to be taken to switch the mileage over for the inventory, not only for local but for state, so that you can get the monies off of those roads to maintain those roads. So today is just to approve any road right-of-ways out there as well as the road itself.
Now, do they need an ordinance or what?
It just needs to be on the minutes to be able to send to the state, so you just going through your voting process is good enough for the state as it reads. Now, if they come back to us and they need something additional, we'll come back to you.
Okay. I make a motion to approve the dedication of roads in the annexation area for 3.59 miles.
I would second that.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Code enforcement officer report.
Good morning. I have my report in front of you. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer, attempt to answer. In the notice to appear, I had two persons that were to appear. Arnetta Ledbetter at 8017, she's not here. And William and Jennifer Johnston at 517 Wheatland Avenue also are not present. The other names that appear above them are cleared properties.
Okay, on 801 17th Street, it looks like there were two items and neither have been removed. I make a motion to do a cleanup on 801 17th Street.
Second?
Any discussion?
None.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
On 517 Wheatland Avenue, there has been some progress. I would like to see if they could move forward and clean up the rest of it. So I would like to give a 2-week extension, which would bring them back on October the 29th.
Second?
Any further discussion?
On that issue there, I will make personal contact with those individuals. I did receive a phone call and they were very frustrated with what needed to be done, and I will make contact with them personally. Rather than a phone call, I'll go to the property and make contact
Great.
with them.
That'd be great. Thank you.
That takes the workload off of the street department that's already taxed.
Any further discussion?
None.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion to approve the code enforcement officer's report in full.
Second?
Any further discussion?
None.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Police chief.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've submitted my monthly report for September for the Logansport Police Department, and I would entertain any questions you may have.
I have no questions. I make a motion to approve the chief's report.
Second. Any further discussion?
None.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fire chief.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My monthly report for September is in, and any questions, I'll be glad to answer them.
How's the new ambulance service working?
Unbelievably good. I mean, we haven't had a single complaint from our department, which is unbelievable. And I haven't heard anything on the street or anything. I mean, it's been, kudos
Seems
to
to be a
them.
good fit there.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. honestly. It's, I mean, to not have any little problems with just having less than a week's notice to take over is unbelievable, so kudos to them.
Great.
Just a little bit to add, we've got the floors redone at Central and Station 4, and that's all complete now, so if anybody'd like to stop down and look at those, it really did a good job, and they look nice.
So they're done and move the trucks back inside?
Everything's completely done, and,
They look nice.
pardon me?
They look nice.
Yeah, thank you.
I make a motion to approve the chief's report.
Second, any further discussion?
None?
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Board member comments.
I have none.
Miscellaneous business including ADA Section 504 compliance and concerns, and any matters not already considered.
None.
Motion to adjourn? We're adjourned.